Hey, good afternoon. I'm going live. I'm here in Colorado, and once again, we have some stuff that we really need to talk to. And I just want to put it out here. I'm always doing researching, and I'm always checking out stuff. Do you know in the United States alone, there have been over 5,418,071 cases of coronavirus? We have surpassed over 200,000 deaths. But we have a man that sits up in the White House who said this is a joke. His party said, "Oh, it's getting better." But it's not getting better. We have a man that sits up in the White House who wants to block mail-in voting. I wonder why he want to do that. The reason why he want to do that, he got to make it a way where he can easily cheat. We need to research. For the past 3.5 years, this man been in the White House. He have cut everything. He not only do he go against people of color, he go against his own color. He got people that's able to come out, and these people think that they can sprue their racism, that they can attack people and get away with them. They have not even they don't even think use this that what God gave them and think that people are losing their jobs. We got principals that's getting up there calling their black male and female teachers gorillas, and they think that they won't get fired, but they losing their job. A teacher up in New York, hey, and a principal lost her job. We got these people where three young white kids, white male children, decide to throw a rope around a young black girl on a field trip and drag her. Should that be done? Is that okay? The coronavirus, this man failed on that. Police brutality, he failed. But how he get his party to do it, he used racism. That it's that we cannot peacefully protest, but you have people, police officers, you have people, military police people that use tear gas and rubber bullets to shoot at a peaceful protest. Do y'all do not know about the First Amendment? We have a right to do peaceful protesting. The reason why it is, if you know anything and you research, in the year 2043, the reason why all this is going through, white supremacy people are afraid because guess what? This world is going to be brown and they can't handle it. They cannot handle it. But it's time out for this. We're going to have to wake up. The way that you get racist people, get off your butt. Go vote. They do not want you to vote. You had people that died for you in the voting rights back in 1964. The Edmund Pettus Bridge, Bloody Sunday. Why? Because they do not want black people to vote. And we as black people, we got to come together and stop fighting against one another. Okay, I'm going to ask you and start fighting together. We got to work together in this. I'm going to ask you one question. Do you want another 4 more years of Trump and Pence or Biden and Harris? Because those are the only two choices you got. Anybody else will not win. And once you get Biden and Harris in the office, guess what? Then you challenge them that they got to work. Don't let them off. You Go to your senators. You talk to the people in Congress. You make them do the job that you vote them in to do. Don't sit on your butt and just sit back there. But if you don't vote, you don't have a right to say nothing. Whatever you get, that's what you get. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to get it right. And it's time for us to start to get out and vote, vote, vote. And keep remember, because people are kneeling and got their fists thrown up and say Black Lives Matter, and they kneeling because the national anthem, it has nothing to do with the flag. It's police brutalities. It's people that thinking that it is okay to kill a black person. We got people who think that it is okay to put a 8-year-old disabled young boy in handcuffs because you want to scare them. This child is disabled. If we got people that's in the school system that do not understand what's going, we got to retrain them. People need to be trained the correct way. We want to do funding on training. Train our police officers better and do the right thing. That the first content is not to shoot to kill. Shoot them in the leg. Shoot them in the kneecap. Trust me, they're going to come down, but at least it'll bring them down, but they won't be dead. But that ain't it. You have a lot of racist white cops that wants to do, this is what they want to do. They want to take us out one by one. We had some cops even said the coronavirus didn't kill enough black people. Why do you hate us so much? What are you afraid of? For 8 years, we did not disrespect you guys when we had President Obama. We did not treat y'all bad. But I know one thing, I do not want another 4 years of Trump and Pence. When Pence was the governor of Indiana, they was going to get rid of him. What that tell you? You need to research. You need to study. You need to understand. Don't go by Fox News, which I call Fox fake news. It's time for us to get to these black media. We need to start watching news. We need to start educating ourselves. We need to start studying ourselves. And don't just go by them. You still can study for yourself. God give you a brain. Use it. That's all you got to do. Because they tell you one thing and they do another. Look, pretty soon they finna start calling these things. People finna start losing their home. People finna start getting evicted. People are hurting now. This year, ever since March, and that's been the earlier part of March, spring break, when the coronavirus busted out, a lot of people have lost jobs, will never get jobs. People are hurting now. But we got a person up in the White House who do not care. It's time for us to step up. It's time for us to stop going by what you think they're doing. They don't care about us. But the one way you do, your strongest power is to get out and vote. I already checked it. Hey, I'm registered. I'm good. I have got my kids. Because guess what? I'm like this. Black Lives Matter. We cannot say that we are a great America when our life does not matter. Because right now, the United States of America are becoming the laughing stock. They said, how can you say you great when you trying to keep your foot on the neck of every people in America? Because basically, if you know your history, if you know real history, America was built on the backs of Native American, African American, Latin American. It was called free labor. That's what they like. And that's what they want to go back. But I'm here to tell you, we are not going back. We are not going back. It's time out for that. We got to be strong. We got to get out there and vote. And we got to not only we got to vote them out. We got to vote them out really bad. We got to we got to bring them down. Because the only way that this man going to get it, and he's going to have to not only he got to lose bad. And then we got to get a lot of these Republican senators out who don't care. Because now we found out that a lot of people are against Nick Saban because he stood with his football players. And they made that video. Like this, this ex-mayor in Carbon Hill, Alabama, over in Walker County, who got pissed off because Nick Saban was standing with his players. You have to be able, it's a teachable moment. If you can sit there and you watch that video when that cop had his neck on George Floyd for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, and you said you see that there's nothing wrong, it's time for you to check yourself. You need to examine your own heart because there's something wrong. There's something that's just not working there. If you feel that it is okay for somebody to bust in your house, start shooting, and do not announce that you can die, sleeping while black, Breonna Taylor. She was a first responder and a nursing student. That is not cool for a young black man to go jogging, but he can get run down and killed. And that just a start. It's so many, and they still doing it. Like up in Seattle, these people was protesting, and a Seattle cop pepper sprayed a little child. What's up with that? And I'm like this, it's time out for this. We're going to stand up and we're going to do what we got to be done, because this world is, the United States of America is broken. It's an embarrassment. And we're supposed to be happy that y'all treat us worse than you treat a dog. It's time out. People are dying daily. Cases are coming up. Coronavirus have basically crippled this. And basically, there was a plan. It was a 69 playbook in place. But since it came through the Obama administrator, this person in the White House is not going to go with that. You got to use people who are educated. Go to the scientists. Go to the public health department, to the doctors, to the people who knows about this. But you don't want to do that. You got a man saying, oh, you can do what you want to do. But no, you can't do that. You want this to get better? We have to do better. And it's time for us to do better. And sometimes you got to do the hard work. Because I guess the GOP, they not man or woman enough to stand up against this man. What are they afraid of? While this country is going to hell in a handbasket, it's going straight to hell, they still backing this man. But you know how y'all can get them? Vote their butts out. That's it. You got to go to the poll. And when you get your voting ballot, guess what? Do it. As soon as you get it, fill it out and send it back out. If you don't want to mail it, you can go right there to the main office, drop it in the box, and have it already there. But it's time for us to stand up. We got to make this country better for our children, for our children. But the way it's going, this country is broken. This country is destroyed. I guess they must want Christ to come back. And if you ain't ready, if Christ come back, he ain't coming back like he did when he was a baby. He's coming back as a righteous judge. He's coming back to judge this country and to judge the world. No more hen picking the Bible to pick out what you want to pick out. It's time out for us. We got to get this right. We got to do better. And we got to get ready to spread this to the world. We got to vote, 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 vote. Amen.